What rich people thing did you not know existed until you saw it? I got my first real job at 22, assistant to this woman named Vivian, who ran a consulting firm downtown. The interview was weird. She barely looked at my resume, just asked if I could start Monday. I should have known something was different when she said dress appropriately with this little smile. I wore my only business outfit, a black blazer from Target that I thought looked professional. My first day, Vivian looked at my outfit for a long moment, then said, "We'll fix that." I had no idea what needed fixing. She handed me a company credit card and an address. "Go here at lunch. Ask for Renata. Tell her you work for me." The address was some boutique I'd never heard of with no prices on anything in the window. Renata turned out to be this elegant older woman who looked me up and down like I was a math problem she needed to solve. First season with Vivian? Don't worry, darling. We'll sort you out. She brought out clothes I'd never seen outside magazines. Silk blouses that felt like water, wool skirts that didn't itch, shoes that somehow didn't hurt even with 4-inch heels. "This is too much," I kept saying, watching the receipt grow. Renata laughed. "Honey, this is Vivian's seasonal assistant budget. She hasn't even touched the main account. Seasonal budget. For temporary employees, for clothes." But that wasn't the rich people thing that really got me. That came later, maybe 3 weeks into the job. Vivian called me into her office, frazzled about some emergency. Her regular colorist had canceled and she had a board meeting. "Call Frederick," she said, handing me a business card. "Tell him I need the full treatment. He'll know." I called this Frederick person expecting to book her an appointment at some salon. Instead, he answered with, "Which residence?" I stuttered that she was at the office. "I'll be there in 40 minutes, he said, and hung up. This man showed up at our office with 3 assistants and what looked like an entire salon in matching Louis Vuitton cases. They set up in the conference room, portable hair washing station, professional lights, the works. He did Vivian's color, cut, and style right there while she answered emails. The whole thing took 3 hours. "How much should I pay him?" I asked Vivian when they were packing up. She looked confused. "It goes on the monthly tab. Check with accounting." I found out later his monthly tab was $30,000 for house calls, hair house calls. That's when I started noticing all the house calls. Vivian had a trainer come to her home gym every morning at 5, a chef who meal prepped in her kitchen twice a week, a massage therapist every Friday at 3, someone who came just to organize her closet seasonally, another person whose only job was maintaining her plants. The wildest one was the medical situation. Vivian felt tired one Tuesday, mentioned she might be getting sick. Within 2 hours, a doctor arrived at the office with a full IV drip setup, gave her some vitamin cocktail right at her desk while she worked. Cost $4,000 for feeling tired on a Tuesday. But here's the thing that really messed with my head. These weren't even the actually rich people. Vivian told me once about her client Astrid, who had someone whose job was managing the staff, like a manager for her assistants, chefs, drivers, and other employees. This person made 6 figures just to tell other employees what to do. Astrid also had someone who picked out her outfits every morning, someone who read books for her and gave her summaries, and someone whose entire job was maintaining her collection of handbags in a climate-controlled room. The moment I truly understood the difference between us came when Vivian complained about a problem with her vacation house. The heated floors weren't maintaining consistent temperature in the wine cellar. She was genuinely distressed about this. Meanwhile, I was eating ramen for dinner because I was saving to fix my car's transmission. Working there taught me something wild. Rich people don't just have more money, they have an entirely different relationship with problems. Everything that takes up normal people's time, cooking, cleaning, shopping, organizing, even thinking about what to wear, they just pay to disappear. They buy back time. That's the real luxury. I lasted 8 months in that job. The pay was good, but being that close to that kind of wealth when you go home to a studio apartment with roaches messes with your head. The last straw was when Vivian spent $40,000 on a handbag, then complained about the economy the same day. I gave notice the next week. Now I work at a nonprofit. Make way less money, but at least I don't have to watch someone spend my yearly salary on jewelry for their dog. Yeah, that was a thing too. The dog had a diamond collar worth more than my college degree.